It's time for Tic-Tac-Dough, y'all. Let's have some fun, shall we? Those are the categories in the first game we'll be dealing with.
Hey, Yoshi. I'm ready. Do your intro.
Thank you, guys, and welcome to Season 6, Episode 49 of the game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It is Tic-Tac-Dough. Glad to have you with us. We're going to have an awesome time. I can feel it. Now, our champion, who has won $136,328, again, is on band rehearsal today, so his wings will be frozen until he can come back on tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our Trivial Pursuit episode, so be sure to join us for that. All right, we have our two challengers that are going to be playing us. We have Andrew St. Clair. How you doing, Andrew?
I am doing fine, buddy. How are you, sir?
Good, good, good. And we have Brandon Martin. How you doing, Brandon?
I'm doing pretty good, Ronnie. How are you?
Good. You ready to play? You ready to play, Brandon Martin?
Yes, I am, Rodney.
Good luck to all parties involved. Y'all know the rules of Tic-Tac-Dough, so I don't even have to go over them again. Here are the categories in the first game. We have inventors and inventions. The bonus category, answer the three-part question correctly. You get another turn immediately. We have U.S. cities, Old Testament, the game of chess, jump-in category, NHL, double or nothing, and U.S. presidents. Andrew St. Clair, go ahead and pick.
I will start with U.S. cities in the upper right.
Going U.S. cities in the upper right. Here's your question on U.S. cities. As you know, you have 30 seconds to answer the question, okay? All right. Phoenix is the capital of which U.S. state? Again, Phoenix is the capital of which U.S. state?
Arizona.
That's the right answer. Good job. We have $2,000 in the pot and we shuffle. Stand by, folks. Stand by, folks. All right. When it comes up, Brandon, you can go ahead and select the category.
Okay. U.S. cities in the middle.
It's going to be a two-part question worth $3,000, and we will give you the extra time on both of them, okay? First, what U.S. city is serviced by Hartsfield International Airport? That's the first one. And the second one, which U.S. city was once called New Amsterdam? Here's your time to think about both of them. All right, Brandon Martin, which part do you want to answer first?
Okay. Let's do the second one, please.
Okay, fine. Which U.S. city was once called New Amsterdam?
I'll pass.
You'll pass, okay. The answer was New York. New York. And what U.S. city is serviced by the Hartsfield International Airport? It's Atlanta. Atlanta. Okay, we still have $2,000 in the pot and we shuffle it. It's back to you, Andrew.
Let's see, Brandon. If you didn't get them about Atlanta, well, never mind. Let's take a risk. Let's go with double or nothing in the middle right.
He's going double or nothing. Okay, here's your question on the double or nothing, Andrew. What was the 50th state to become a part of the United States?
Hawaii.
That is the right answer. Now, you want to keep that box or risk it for another box, knowing if you mess up in that box, you'll lose them both.
I'll keep the box.
He's going to keep it. Fair enough. $4,000 is in the pot and we shuffle it. Stand by, Brandon.
Alright.
Uh-oh. This is going to be a bit tricky here.
All right, when you're ready.
Alright. Category.
Which one you going with?
The jumping category.
All right, here's the situation. Since you can't control the buzzer, here's what we're going to do. Now, Andrew, if you want to buzz in for the question, you're going to type X in, okay?
Got it.
In the chat box. And Brandon, if you want to buzz in, you want to type the circle in, okay? All right. Now I'm gonna read you one question in the jump-in category. You have 5 seconds to answer it. If you don't answer it, I'll keep reading you jumping questions until somebody buzzes in. Now whoever buzzes in and get the right answer in the jumping category will get that box. In this case, Andrew, if you buzz in and get it right, you will win the game Tic-Tac-Dough and $6,000. Brandon, you need it for the block, okay? Here's the jump-in category question. In which U.S. state does the Rio Grande River begin? Andrew, for Tic-Tac-Dough and $6,000, in which U.S. state does the Rio Grande River begin?
I believe it is New Mexico.
Where is it?
New Mexico? New Mexico?
New Mexico is incorrect. I'm sorry. The answer is Colorado. So, Brandon, you get the box automatically.
Alright.
All right.
Darn it, I forgot that one.
Yeah, so still $4,000 is in the pot. We shuffle. Nothing is added in there. And Andrew, you get your regular turn.
U.S. cities in the middle, please.
2-part question worth $3,000, and we will give you the extra time on both of them, okay? Here's your 2-part question on U.S. cities. First, in what U.S. city do all 3 of the pro sports franchises use the same 2 main team colors? Again, what U.S. city does all 3 of the pro sport franchises uses the same 2 main team colors? That's the first one. And the second one, what city is the Windy City? What city is the Windy City? Here's your time to think about both of them. All right, Andrew, which part do you want to answer first?
I'll go with the second one. The second one's obvious. Second one, the answer is Chicago.
You know this, and the first one. In what U.S. city do all 3 of the pro sport franchises use the same 2 main team colors?
That's a tough one. No. I'm going to say New York.
New York is wrong, I'm sorry. The answer was Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Yep. 4,000 still in the pot. We shuffle. And let me give it to Brandon Martin again. He's still in the game. Okay, take a look at this. Go ahead, Brandon.
Alright. For this one, let's do U.S. presidents.
Going U.S. presidents. Your question on the U.S. presidents is this. Who was the first U.S. president that was not of either Irish or British descent? Again, who was the first U.S. president that was not of either Irish or British descent? Is it A, Benjamin Harrison, B, Franklin Pierce, C, Martin Van Buren, or D, James Buchanan?
Can you repeat the question for me, please?
Yes, sir. I'll repeat it one more time. Who was the first U.S. president that was not of either Irish or British descent? Is it A, Benjamin Harrison, B, Franklin Pierce, C, Martin Van Buren, or D, James Buchanan?
I'm going to take a guess and say... I'm going to take a guess and say C.
That was close. You got just under the wire. C, Martin Van Buren is correct. Good guess, Brandon. $6,000 is in the pot and we shuffle it. Back to you, Andrew.
I'm gonna have to fight this back here, and this will be a risk if I can pull it off. Double or nothing in the left center, please.
He's going double or nothing. Your question on double or nothing. Good luck to you, Andrew. If someone is taking your auxiliary temperature, again, if someone is taking your auxiliary, let me try again. If someone is taking your auxiliary temperature, where have they put the thermometer?
Please repeat the question.
Sure. If someone is taking your auxiliary temperature, where have they put the thermometer?
Well, when I think of temperature, I'd say that I would say in your mouth.
No, I'm sorry. It's not in your mouth. I'm sorry. The answer is under your arm. Under your arm.
Oh.
Under your arm.
Okay.
So 6,000 still in the pot and we shuffle it. And let me go ahead and take a pick for Brandon. There we go. If you please, Brandon Martin.
Well, I want to go U.S. presidents for the win.
And Brandon Martin, if you get this question right on U.S. presidents, it'll be Tic-Tac-Dough, $9,000, and you'll be the champion, okay? It's a two-part question in U.S. president. In U.S. presidents, you have to get both of them. Here's your question. Who was the first U.S. president to die in office on April 4th, 1841? Is it A, John Quincy Adams, B, Martin Van Buren, C, James K. Polk, or D, William Henry Harrison? That's the first one. And the second one, who was the first person to take the presidential office due to the death of a U.S. president? Is it A, Andrew Jackson, B, James Monroe, C, William Howard Taft, or D, John Tyler? Here's your time to think about both of them. Brandon, which part you want to answer first?
Okay, let's do the second one, please.
Going to the second one. Who was the first person to take the presidential office due to the death of a U.S. president? Is it A, Andrew Jackson, B. James Monroe, C. William Howard Taft, or D. John Tyler?
I'm gonna take a guess.
You gave an answer. What's your answer?
Boy.
What's your answer?
He said B.
James Monroe is wrong. That's James Monroe. That's a wrong answer. And the other one, well, the answer to that one that you said B on, that was John Tyler, who was the first person to take presidential office due to the death of the U.S. president. It was John Tyler. And the second one, who was the first U.S. president to die in office on April 4th, 1841, was William Henry Harrison. So, Andrew, you have been saved, and we shuffle. All right, it's back to you, Andrew.
U.S. cities, bottom right. U.S. cities, bottom center, please.
He's going with U.S. cities, bottom center. Here's your question on U.S. cities. Hollywood is a district of what U.S. city? Hollywood is a district of what U.S. city?
California.
No, California is a state. I'm sorry. The answer is Los Angeles. Los Angeles. U.S. cities. Remember the category. $6,000 is in the pot and we shuffle. It's back to Brandon Martin. And I have to give him the video here, don't I?
Yep, that's fine. I wasn't thinking there.
It's good. It's all good.
Indeed.
Oh my god.
It'll come up shortly. All right, go ahead, Brandon Martin.
Alright. Well, take a little bit of a good strategy for myself. In the middle of the bomb show.
With which one you going with?
Who's going with NHL?
He's going with NHL. Okay, going with NHL. Your question on NHL. For what is the Lady Byng Memorial Trophy awarded? For what is the Lady Byng Memorial Trophy awarded? Is it A, leadership, B, sportsmanship, C, the defensive play, or D, number of goals scored?
Again, Ronnie, you're breaking out a bit.
I'll repeat it again. For what is the Lady Byng Trophy? Let me try again. For what is the Lady Byng Memorial Trophy awarded? Is it A, leadership, B, sportsmanship, C, defensive play, or D, number of goals scored?
Oh god, I know this one. I am gonna, with my gut, and say D.
Number of goals scored?
Yep.
That's wrong. It's sportsmanship. Sportsmanship. All right, we still have $6,000 in the pot, and we shuffle it. It's back to you, Andrew.
Very good. U.S. cities.
He's going back to U.S. cities. Your question on U.S. cities. Where was the first U.S. Mint constructed? Again, where was the first U.S. Mint constructed? Philadelphia is correct. Good job. We have $8,000 in the pot and we shuffle it. All right, Brandon. Oh, and I have to take a picture. My bad.
Good, Ronnie.
All righty. All right, go ahead, Brandon.
Again, U.S. presidents.
He's going U.S. presidents again. Your question on U.S. presidents. Which U.S. president was born in Melkin? Let me try again. Which U.S. president was born in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina in 1795? Again, which U.S. president was born in Mecklenburg County in North... Let me try again. Which U.S. president was born in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina in 1795? Is it A, Chester A. Arthur, B, James Polk, C, Grover Cleveland, or D, James A. Arthur?
I'm gonna take a guess and say...
You said you said your answer was Grover Cleveland? Did you say Grover? He said Grover Cleveland. That is wrong. I'm sorry. The answer is James Polk. James Polk. All right. We still have $8,000 in the pot. We shuffle. It's back to Andrew. Is Andrew there?
Oh, there he is.
I'm in myself. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
U.S. cities, please.
Going back to U.S. cities, your question on U.S. cities. Where is the Guggenheim Museum, Andrew?
The Guggenheim Museum is in New York City.
That's the right answer. Good job. Building money in the pot. We have $10,000 in the pot and we shuffle. All right, Brandon Martin. And I will get the video going. Here we go. There you go, Brandon Martin.
Oh, man. Well, let's do... Game of chess for the win.
Okay, you get this question right on the game of chess. It'll be Tic-Tac-Dough, $13,000, and you'll be the new champion. Your two-part question on the game of chess is this. First, which is the only piece on the board that cannot capture a king? Again, which is the only piece on the board that cannot capture a king? Is it A, king, B, a pawn, C, a queen, or D, a rook? That's the first one. And the second one, where did the game of chess originate? Is it A, India, B, China, C, Egypt, or D, Rome? Here's your time to think about both of them. All right, Brandon, which part do you want to answer first?
Second one, please.
Going with the second one. Where did the game of chess originate from? Is it A, India, B, China, C, Egypt, or D, Rome?
I'm gonna say China.
China is wrong. I'm sorry. The answer was A, India. And which is the only piece on the board that cannot capture a king? The answer was a king. A king. That would cause a stalemate. Okay, we still have $10,000 in the pot and we shuffle. It's back to Andrew.
We give him a chance for the win.
Alright, Andrew, you get this question right on the game of chess. It'll be tic-tac-dough. You'll win $13,000 and you'll be the champion, okay? First question on the game of chess is this. How many chess pieces are on the board at the beginning of a standard game? Again, how many chess pieces are on the board at the beginning of a standard game? That's the first one. And the second one, what is the name of the move in which a king moves 2 spaces towards a rook and the rook moves to the other side of the king, provided that neither piece has moved? Here's your time to think about both of them. Alright, Andrew, which part you want to answer first?
I'll go with the first part, please.
Okay, how many chess pieces are on the board at the beginning of a standard game?
32.
32 is right. And for tic-tac-dough and $13,000, what is the name of the move in which a king moves 2 spaces toward a rook and the rook moves to the other side of the king, provided that neither piece has been moved?
I'm not sure about this one, but I'm going to guess. I'm going to say a rook cross.
What's the answer?
Rook cross.
Can we take that, Judge? Can we accept rook crossing?
Yes, we can.
We can accept that? Then that's tic-tac-dough! Thank you, Brandon Scruggs.
Enterprises.
Yep. Now, the proper answer we have is castling. Castling. But rook crossing is acceptable. So that's tic-tac-dough, Andrew. $13,000, and you're going to go ahead against that dragon momentarily. Brandon Martin, you didn't win any money here, but we'll definitely have you for another game, man, okay?
Alright, Brownie.
Alright, thanks for playing. Andrew, you ready to go against that dragon?
I guess, let's do it.
Let's do the Beat the Dragon game. Here we go. Here we go. All right, Andrew. 9 numbers are on the board. You know the object of the game is for you to reach $10,000 or more or get the tick and attack before seeing the dragon. If you manage to get to $10,000 or more or get to the tick and attack before seeing that dragon, what prize is he in for, Justin?
Here are the prizes. The Aspen. Just tell them to make to go. William Taylor. There's a good suit set. There's an arm with the third place measurement shape set. Play for Dr. King and 2 nice surprises.
Thank you very much, Justin. Now, if you manage to get the tick and attack on any of your picks, is a $75,000 bonus, Andrew, because we have not given away the jackpot in a while. Manage to do that on your first 2 picks, we'll double that bonus to $150,000. You have a shot at a new car, okay? You ready to go, Andrew?
Yep.
Let's come up that board, and you may start picking when you're ready. 4. Let's see what's behind number 4. $2,500. Stop or go?
Although I've played golf for a while, I don't do that. Let's go to number 8, please.
Let's see what's in number 8. There's the tick. Now, if you find the tag, we give you a $75,000 bonus, and you have a shot at a brand new car. Stop or go?
I'll go. Let's use number 7.
Number 7. All you need is the tack and you got the bonus. Let's see. You did it! Yeah! Nicely done, Andrew. That's $75,000 bonus, $10,000 in cash. That's $80,000 and $34,820 worth of prizes. That's over $110,000 if my math serves me correctly. Let's see, where was the dragon at, y'all?
Is it behind number 2, maybe?
Number 5.
9.
Let's see. It was in number 9. Nicely done, Andrew. So you have won $119,820 in this bonus round, and I will let y'all know that the Sox are leading by a score of 10-8, and it's the top of the 6th inning. Yep. Long game going. So $119,820. Let's see what car you're playing for. Justin, what car is he playing for?
Actually, Yoshi's gonna take over from me.
Okay, Yoshi, what car is he playing for?
Behind the car drawing behind the tick, or that you might win yourself.
Thank you very much, Yoshi. In one game, you could go over $180,000 if you find a car. Go ahead, Andrew. Which one you think?
Let's go with the Tick.
Which model do you want?
Tick.
Oh, you want Tic. Which model do you want from The Price is Right?
Choose whatever you want.
Okay, I'll choose my favorite one, Manuela. Oh, I haven't watched Price is Right in 2 months. But I want to start. Let's see. Yeah! Manuela always works. Nicely done, Andrew. $186,045 in this one game. We add your previous winnings of $13,000. You have a one-game winnings total of $199,045.
Nice.
Awesome.
So that means the jackpot resets to $25,000 and the prize package and maybe a car again. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we're going to do another game of Tic-Tac-Dough with the lingo involved. Stick with us. Thank you.